The Knicks is the difference. Our grit, that's the difference. These kids are just different. And you know we lit. Brass tags the parlay, Lord. Let's go.
What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? What's happening, champs? You know what I mean? What's happening, champs? Welcome to another episode of Offseason Talk with Knicks and Ish, episode 5. Knicks and 5 is episode 5. You feel me? Shout out to everybody that pulled up. If you didn't do so already, make sure you hit that like button. Sharing is always caring. Hit that subscribe button, set the notification bell to all so you don't miss any off-season talks with Knicks and Ish throughout the remainder of the off-season. We here every Wednesday, 9 p.m. You heard? So make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell. Go cop you some merch. The link is going across the bottom. You feel me? We got a lot of things on there: cups, shirts, hoodies, all those things. Mouse pads. I finally ordered. I've been meaning to do it, but I forgot. Finally got my mouse pad. Get you one. Get you one. You know what I mean? Look, nice little whiskey glass. You feel me? Get you one. We out here. I got some other stuff coming in the mail too, but you know, it is what it is. Boom. Shout out to the comment section. Sean, we see you in the comments. What up, champ? What up, champ? You know what I mean? Yeah. So boom. Here we are. Ain't really too much has been happening over the last week, but we're gonna get into it. We're gonna start off with this topic, you know, because like I insist, I'm pretty sure most of you are still riding on the cloud that the Knicks are the champions. You know what I mean? And rightfully so. You should be. So we're gonna talk about what was our favorite moments in this playoff run. You know what I mean? In the comments, tell me what was your favorite moment in the playoff run. Since you can start it off.
So I mean, there were so many great moments in these playoffs. But I'm gonna have to say, for me, I don't want to say my favorite because it wasn't really a great moment, but it was the turning point in the Knicks run. So I'm gonna have to say the moment the Knicks went down 2-1, just because we know what happened after that, right? After that, we went on a historic run. I think the guys understood the assignment after this game. You could see it in their faces after the loss, you know, how it hurt, how they were disappointed. I mean, look at Cat right there. He looked pissed off. And that this game changed the dynamics of the Knicks as we know them, as we knew them. Let me say that, as we knew them. So although it hurt, it stung, and it's so crazy because we were talking about it in my house, I think yesterday, and Layla asked me, she's like, "Mom, were you nervous at that point?" And I said, "No. There was no point in the playoffs where I was like nervous. You know what I mean? Like more anxious than anything, but not like, oh shit, we might lose this series. You know what I mean? And, you know, for me, that was the turning point. That was everything to me. That showed me all I needed to know. Because after that, we saw the shift in, you know, Cat being the lead offense, taking the lead offensively, and just how well that worked for us. But so many good moments. I'll let you say yours, and we could kind of
go back up. Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah. So, you know, everybody knows what the absolute easiest answer to this question is. It's probably OG, Tippy, or whatever case may be. But if you're going to ask me what's my favorite moment, was the absolute shellacking that we gave Atlanta in Game 6. I've never seen anything like that in my basketball life as far as a playoff game go. I've never seen a team put belt the ass in such a vicious manner the way that it was. You feel me? And that's my favorite moment because I've never seen it before. I've never seen it. Like and watching it and especially being in Atlanta on the road. You see the air quotes on the road. Uh, it is something I've never seen before. Like they should have called uh what is called now? Child care services.
Which was the comeback in New York against the Spurs. That was that was just, I don't think I fully processed that still. You know what I mean? Like the fact that one, like I said, I was never nervous, a little anxious, but not nervous. And to be honest, during that game, I was a little more upset at the Knicks. You know what I mean? Because, I don't feel like San Antonio did anything to kind of take us out the game.
Yeah.
But to be honest, you can't stop teams that just make every shot. And at that point, they were just making everything.
Yeah.
But again, being able to shift the game plan during that run and have Jose play with JB and make that adjustment and just watch that game and watch the ending. It's still very hard to process that specific game because I don't think we've ever seen that in sports. Not the way the Knicks did it. And then being there with Kev and experiencing that with him made it even better for me.
Yeah, that's fire. Another moment that I actually absolutely love. Hold on. I don't know if I could do it. I'm trying to do something that I should have did already. But I think I could do it. One of my favorite moments. Yeah. Yeah. You gotta love this moment. How do you not love this moment? Forever. Forever. You feel me? Forever. This is going to be one of my favorite moments of all time. Of all time. Not just this playoff run. Not just this playoff run of all time. Y'all don't understand how much I dislike Joel Embiid as a basketball player. I dislike him, right? This is one of my favorite moments. Shout out to Mitchell Robinson, putting that man on a poster. You know what I mean? This is like that, the scene. What I'm showing y'all is like, remember the scene from Boys in the Hood when they was walking on tracks? And then he said, "You want to see a dead body?" I'm showing y'all the dead body. I'm showing you the dead body right here. You feel me? That when it happened, I was sitting. I had because I believe, yeah, I was watching it on my computer, and I was sitting here, and I remember like jumping up out my chair, like woo, like it was beautiful, beautiful poetry, emotion. You feel me? As long as Joel Embiid is in the NBA and I'm alive and rooting for the Knicks, I'm gonna post this picture. I'm gonna post this picture forever. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's one of my favorite moments right there. Since you got another one?
I don't have the video for it, but I will say Josh going off. Was it in the Cleveland series? I think it was.
Yeah.
Where he had
Yeah.
like 26 points because they were just leaving him open.
Yeah, I can't remember which game though.
Yeah, that was super dope. And it just, reminded me of how deep this team is. You know what I mean? I think I posted in our group chat today or yesterday how we had the number one offense ever in playoff history. Number
Ever.
one starting five ever in playoff history. And I didn't post that we had the number two bench ever in NBA playoff history, number wise. And you know, say what you want about Cap, but this doesn't happen without him taking a cut. You know what I mean? This doesn't happen because we wouldn't have been able to acquire all the guys we did. So yeah, Josh having that game. I mean, it's just so many moments where you're like, wow. You know what I mean? And just to give my last moment was just the last buzzer. Like having that feeling, and I don't know if you felt it as well, like a weight lifted off our shoulders as Knicks fans. Like no one can ever say, y'all ain't never gonna win. Y'all haven't won in all these years. Like that weight is so funny because, you know, I don't know, the chat doesn't know, but I'm sure you know, I had hip replacement surgery years ago, about 5-6 years ago. And my doctor said I could never run. Like I should never run because it's dangerous. I don't even remember running, but Frank has the video of me running away from where I was, just so happy. And you know, just to have that energy in my body to even do something like that. And just seeing everyone's reaction, which was very similar. It was like cheer, then like pure shock, like everyone like froze for a minute, and then tears flow, and then cheer again. That was like everyone's reaction across the board. Every reaction video you watch of fans, it's that same flow.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just been amazing.
My last one is this, right? You mentioned the whole comeback, right? And my favorite play in that comeback was Jalen Brunson shooting a three over Wemby. Uh, for us to go up by one because, you know, I had confidence that we could come back and win the game. But when you're right there, there's that anxiousness like, are we going to be able to get over the hump? Right.
Right.
And especially because around that time in the game, like we was teetered around between like 7 and 4, 7 and 2 points. Like we was
Yep.
going back and forth between those ranges in the deficit. And then for the guy they said that was too small to lead a team to the chip, uh, to shoot over not only the tallest guy in the NBA, but the guy that they're trying to force to be the face of the NBA. Definitely, definitely is top tier moment in these NBA playoffs. It because it gave us the lead the first time in the game, even though the Spurs got the lead back momentarily. You
That,
know, but just for us to take the lead after being down 29, like my confidence shot through the roof. I already was confident that we could win, but it was undeniable after we took the lead that we was gonna win that game.
facts.
Uh, so boom. What was the next one? I guess we can move on to the next topic. Oh, my fault. What are you? Okay. So next topic. What are we looking forward to most in the 2026-2027 season? Uh, I'll start this off. I want to see continued continuity. Uh, you know, it was alluded to that the offense, we just scratched the surface with the offense that we started running when we went on that historic playoff win streak. I want to see that develop. And, you know, looming, there's going to be a lot of other tough decisions that need to be made as far as contracts go. And some players may not return. So I want to see continued development in the people the young guys that we have coming off the bench, like Tyler Kolek, like Kumo D. You feel me? Uh, I want to see those guys take another step, especially Kumo D. You just got that contract. Want to see Kumo D ascend. You feel me? To the player that we all believe he could be. Because if you watch any Knicks basketball and you see Muhammad Diawara over the last year, you know that the sky's the limit for this kid. And I want to see him take another step. And to end it off, what I want to see most, another chip. Duh. Duh. Yes.
For me, it's gonna be the first thing I want to see is the banners go up. I need to see the banners go up. That's number one. Because I don't know how I'm gonna feel. You know what I mean? Like, there's still moments where I watch like certain videos, like Monica's reaction video when we won and stuff like that, that still gets me emotional. So I know when we put the banners up, it's gonna be insane. Yes, Sean, all 3 banners, I'm with it. But kind of like you, I want to see what this Knicks coaching staff does with what we know that the Cat offense can do for us. I want to see us continue to build on that. I want to see, the guys, I want to see how they come out. Because to me, how they start the season, like, are they still hungry? Which I know they are. You can tell. But how that works, how they come out. I want to see, Macau, especially Macau, build on the playoffs. Like, we know what playoff Macau can do, but the regular season has been so iffy with him. You know what I mean? And it's not a knock on him. I'm not knocking because, again, I know what he does in the playoffs. But I want to see, a good regular season from him. I want to see even a build on the JB Jose lineup when it's needed. It's not always going to be needed, but just to build that confidence and stuff, so that when we make our next championship run, we can see. Although what we're saying is what we want to see. Although kind of what we saw last season, they kind of hid things from us until the playoff time. So if I don't see it, I'm cool with it. And then to end it, I want to see another chip for sure. I think this team has what it takes to get another chip. Like I said in previous shows, no moves that other teams have done has scared me. I think this team, they have it. And not only, did we keep our core, did we get the experience of making a championship run? But we saw the mentality of this team and the heart of this team. And to me, that means more than any of the talent that's on the other teams. You know what I mean? Like, you can't teach the Mamba mentality. You can't teach someone having the dog in them the way our guys do. So, yeah, let's end it off with another chip.
Yeah. What up, champ? Yeah, I mean, what up, champ?
What up, champs?
Yeah. So
Sis, you took the locks off?
No, they're in there.
Oh, okay. You mixed it up. I have to say, sis took the locks off. She looked different.
What you would call it? So I'm pretty sure the people want to know. So Kevin, we are already on the second topic. So I'm gonna give you a whole lot of landing strip to cover both topics at one time, right?
Hey.
First topic was we spoke about our favorite moments of the playoffs, right? Notice I said moments, not moment, right? Favorite moments of the playoffs. And then we went into what do we want to see most in this upcoming season.
All right. So, man, there was so many moments throughout the playoffs I mean, we had a 22-point comeback. We had a 29-point comeback.
Yeah.
Um, damn, I don't wanna say the word, but cause it's kind of a pause, but the putback. There you go, the
Yeah.
putback. The putback
Yeah.
by OG. Um the just the takeover in the fourth quarter by Jalen Brunson. Um
Yeah.
I like how Cat, like, one of my favorite moments in the finals was Cat just straight schooling Wemby, taking him to the cup, just treating him like a baby. Like, that to me was impressive. I mean, we all know what kind of player Cat was, but to see how dominant he was, and not just in that series, just throughout the whole playoffs. I mean, from that Atlanta series all the way to the end of the finals. I mean, that was insane. He was just that guy, bro. Like, that he was the guy. So, yeah, that all that was my favorite, but just my the most favorite to me was my man right here holding the trophy, just take being the captain that he was, just not being afraid of the moment, um and just proving everybody wrong, man. Like, from everything to that point in time, everybody was doubting this guy in every single way, and for him to just, all everything. Now that you come to find out that he did all that with a fucked up wrist, it just makes it even more like, wow,
Yeah.
wow.
Facts.
Like,
Facts.
this guy really wanted to this guy really wanted to win a championship and bring a chip to New York City. So I think everything. I think all that, man. Like, I'll never forget it. I still be watching all that shit like it's a broken record. Um, people probably think I'm crazy because I be reposting all that shit, man. Like, I be
Same.
reposting it. I like it. Every little single thing I like, I repost,
Yo,
repost,
yo,
repost.
Kev, I'm gonna let you into the secret. Not a Knicks fan in the world think you crazy.
Word.
not,
Mm.
not one.
Yo, so, and as far as, like, I think this team already knows what it takes. You know, I think that now they figured out some things, and I think that they really feel like, they them guys. I love how Leon Rose brought everyone back. I thought that was dope. Because we all know how hard that is to keep teams together. I think that's the hardest thing to do nowadays, especially when you got that second apron there. Screwing teams over. But, just I want them to come in and play with that same mentality that they had the way they ended the season. Just that grit, never give up mentality, and fight to the very end. And that's what I expect from this team, man. Like, I already seen a championship. I want to see some more.
You
I'm
heard?
want some more championships, man. Like, I really feel like I 1,000% agree with what Sis said. Like, none of the moves that these teams did put any fear in my heart. Like,
None.
I still feel as confident as like I did throughout the whole playoffs. I feel the same way. I'm going into the following season with that same vibes, bro. I'm keeping my vibes the same way. I'm a champion until somebody takes from me. I don't give a fuck what nobody's saying.
Facts.
Word.
Facts.
Like,
So
somebody told me, I'm sorry. Somebody told me, nah, you gotta understand. Y'all just new to this. You gotta, once the season begin, it's a fresh, it's a clean slate. Da da da. I said, no, 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 no. Ain't no clean slate bullshit. I'm a champion until somebody takes that shit, and I'm gonna be running my mouth all season long until somebody tells me I'm not a champion no more, bro.
that's a fact. So you know, welcome.
Yeah, we'll miss Mitch.
Jake,
He's gonna miss us
Kid.
too.
No. Listen.
Hit the subscribe button.
Get
Hmm.
facts. First of all, make sure you hit the subscribe button.
Right, my
And
God.
second of all, Mitch barely played and we beat y'all.
Word.
He barely played. You know
Fact.
what I mean? He did get that, championship ceiling rebound for sure. He did that, but he barely played. We beat y'all. What you should be worried about is Cat doing what he did to Wimby again next year. I'm
Facts.
just gonna leave it as that. You know what I
Word.
mean?
Facts.
Word.
Because Cat was taking him to school. You feel me?
Yo.
Like it's the
Until
first,
until the refs jumped in.
like it
Yeah,
was the
facts. Facts.
they had to save him.
Facts. They had
They
to
had to
save him.
had to
Absolutely.
save him. That
Absolutely
boy
right
needed
though.
saving. That boy needed
Absolutely right.
saving. Yeah. So, yes, we will miss Mitch because, he's our kid. We watched him grow up 8 years on a roster, especially in today's NBA, especially not being a star player and staying with the same team for 8 years over multiple turnarounds and multiple flipping of the roster. Yes, we're gonna miss Mitch. You feel me? But if you're talking about the beat y'all, we'll be all right. We'll be all right. To beat the Spurs, we'll be all right. Uh,
Robinson, I mean, listen, Mitchell Robinson is somebody that, you know, he's been around through all the worst situations when it comes to the Knicks. He's
facts.
had he's had his own issues health wise because I think if it wasn't for those issues, Mitchell Robinson would be one of those playing out of his mind because
Facts.
we all know the health kind of like hindered his career. If it
Yeah,
wasn't for
facts.
that, Mitchell Robinson would be a whole nother player.
Right.
But
Yeah, facts.
but but at the end of the day, yo, we gotta move on. He chose. I'm not mad at him for choosing the money. Everybody deserves to get paid. But at the end of the day, we move on, and I think Leon Rose did a good job with replacing him with Andre Drummond. I'm not even mad at that.
Yeah. And I
Yeah,
mean,
for
we're
sure.
gonna miss him, yeah. But like you said, T, he barely played in the playoffs, especially with the hacker Mitch. So that's one less thing we have to worry about. Teams trying to slow our offense down because that's what they were doing these playoffs is trying to stop us by doing hacker Mitch.
Right,
One less thing we have to worry about, but let's not be naive. He's gonna miss us too.
right,
Because
Hmm.
I promise you, Boston is not gonna be able to do with him what we did, which is
Coddle is the correct word.
yeah,
Coddle.
can't coddle him the way we did. He's gonna be required to play more minutes. He's gonna be required to play every game. And just based off the last few seasons, his body ain't meant for that. His body
Mm-mm.
can't do that. So we're gonna miss him, but I mean, as much as I hate to say it, because y'all know I love Mitch, I think he just signed the end of his career because this wasn't a good move for him.
Yeah. Yeah. And I said it before, I say it again. It's gonna break my heart to watch Cat bust his ass. It's gonna break my
Facts.
heart. It's gonna break my heart. It's gonna be sad to see, but
Yeah,
it's gonna be sad to see, but it's necessary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
Because
so weird, like seeing him sign like the
yeah.
Celtics jerseys. It was weird to like not see him there at the ESPYS with the guys, but it is what it
yo,
is.
and
Yo, appreciate you, Nicholas.
it's mad funny, right? Yeah, yeah, facts, Nicholas. Appreciate you. You know what I mean?
Appreciate you, man. We appreciate you to the fullest.
Yeah.
Word.
Uh, but yeah, Ron, do what's the word?
What up,
Uh,
Ron? Dude, what's goody?
but uh, damn, I forgot what I was about to say. Shit.
You talking about
Good.
Mitch,
You was yeah.
Yeah,
about
yeah,
Cat
it's
giving
gone.
him the work.
Yup.
Yeah,
I
it's
think you
gone.
was
It's
gonna
gone.
say something about Andre Drummond though.
Nah. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. But yeah, Mitch is very much appreciated for what he did, but sucks for you. It's time to get your ass whooped. You know what I mean? Uh,
Absolutely.
it was something about
Absolutely.
the SBs. No,
Oh
it wasn't.
God.
Damn, I forgot what I was about to say. But yeah, shout out to Mitch. Get your paper pimping. You know what I mean? No, what this is what I was about to say. Nah, yeah, haha. I knew if I talk long enough, I'll remember. Now it was hilarious to watch him go back and forth with the Celtics fans. He don't even want to be there.
Yeah,
he
that was
don't even
crazy
want to. He don't even want to be there. He beefing with the Celtics fans. He don't
already.
even. He don't
already.
even want to beat it, which is hilarious. It's hilarious, but I get it. Yeah, I mean, I said this on a previous podcast, a previous show of ours, that who knows how long Mitchell Robinson's career is going to be. Yeah, I mean, I estimate it's probably what he's like close to 30 now.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
This is his
Yep.
last chance to get big money. You know what I mean?
30, like let's really put the like 30, but with
He's
everything that
28.
he 28, right? But 28, but with everything that he's been through, I would
Yeah, and you
his
got to
body
remember,
took a
big
toll.
big
You know,
men's
their
big
body
men don't
takes
usually last that long when their bodies
That's what I'm
right.
start
saying.
breaking down.
Well,
But he really like 34.
he got a he got a 4 year deal, right?
Three.
Yeah, three. So he'd be 31, 32. Yeah, then his next contract after that is not gonna be as much.
No.
It's just not the way that it works, especially with somebody with his injury career. I said all that to say he had to take that bread. You feel me? This was the payday check. Like this was to set his family up. You know what I mean? And,
Right.
and you can't be mad at that.
Not at all.
Moving on to the next topic. Yeah, I mean, I know Kev Hart is broken on this one. Uh, the Knicks signed an offer sheet for restricted free agent. Somebody pronounce his name.
Moussa
Moussa
Cisse.
Cisse.
Musa Cisse, and
Right.
then the Mavs matched it within hours. Yeah, I mean,
Oh man, that was
uh,
devastating.
Kev, take it away, Kev. Take it
Yo,
away, Kev.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I was kind of upset about that, but at the end of the day, I knew what it is. I knew he was a restricted free agent. I knew that they still had the opportunity to match. So you just had to expect it. It was bound to happen because I knew, at the end of the day, I was really hoping and praying that they went Monday until like Monday without them signing him because I think Monday was the deadline. I think Monday they had
Yep.
until Monday to sign him. Um, but I mean, I didn't expect them to do that because it seemed like they got so many players already on their roster. So they would have had to make a move in order to keep him, which they did. They traded that kid Nemhard's brother. And that's how they was able to free up that money and keep him. But that kid was a really good player, man. I felt like he would have been instant like replace Mitch. There you go. That would have been the perfect piece in my eyes because I seen him play a few times last year and I was impressed by him, especially when he played us, man. When he played us, he played pretty good. He played pretty well. And from for what we need him to do, I felt like he was perfect. He was 22 years old. So he was still a baby. You could probably give him like you see what we gave up, like 4.7 million. I think that was the perfect deal for him, but it is what it is, man. I guess we're gonna have to wait and see what happens, see what Leon got. I trust Leon, so I'm not worried, but I'm not gonna blame Leon on this because obviously he was a restricted free agent. They had the opportunity to match, but I love the fact that Leon he had his mind in the right place. I gotta give him his flowers for that, man. Like because I kept bringing it up, like yo, I really like this kid. I really think he could be a good piece for us. He's young, he's athletic. You know, he's a good defender. He could rebound. He could run the floor. Like I think he could be. He run the floor better than Mitch do. Um, so so yeah, man. I mean, unfortunately, it is what it is, and we just gotta keep, waiting to see what Leon got up his sleeve.
Kev, you 100% right. Leon, made the offer. That's all he could
Yeah,
do
yeah, yeah.
at that
That's
point.
it. I was
You
happy.
know,
I was proud. I was like, okay, maybe he see my vision.
Kev, you've been on Knicks issue for maybe like what 4 years now? 5,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
5 years
About
now.
that. Hmm.
One thing I learned
He be all
when,
right. He be on point.
when Kevin's adamant, no, when he's adamant, right? Where he's no, listen, this is the guy. I gotta shit. I gotta shut up and take his word for it. Because Kev be more when he's adamant. You feel me? When Kev hits you with the yeah, I like him. He's cool. You feel me? It's hit or miss. But when he tell
Yeah.
nah. Now I want that kid. He's right more than that. So I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't too high on Cece, right? Uh, but when Kev said what he was saying, I went and I did some research. You feel me? I looked at some game tape and I was like, I see the vision.
Right.
It would have been great to have him here. And then somebody did some advanced stats I saw, and it was like you know per 30 per what is it, the per 30 whatever 36 minutes or
Yeah.
whatever,
Hmm.
yeah, and the offensive rebound rate, I think he was like 6 or something like that in the NBA. You
Right.
feel me? When it come to offensive rebounding, I thought that was impressive. I
Yeah.
wish we'd have got him, uh but it is what it is. I mean, shout out to Leon.
Yeah.
I mean, because in Leon we trust.
Right.
And we will get it right. It sucks that we struck out. Well, not struck out because it was nothing that we could do. You feel me? It's nothing that we
Yeah.
could do. But on to the next. Sis, you got any words on this?
No, I mean, y'all said exactly what needed to be said. I mean, when I saw it come through, I literally was calling Cat like, this is the guy he wanted. But I just feel like, the Mavs knew they struck out when they let JB walk to us. They weren't about to let another young talent walk to us.
Yo, that would have been crazy. And for that price. And for that price.
Yeah,
Right.
they said, hold on. If the Knicks want him, he must be good.
Yo, word. I'm
So I
telling
was
you.
like, it is what it is. Like y'all said, Leon, when it happened, when they matched him, my first thought was Leon always gets what he wants. You know what I mean? So whether
Yeah.
it be him or the next big or whoever, Leon's always gonna find a way to get what he wants. So we're just waiting.
I, like I really feel like he's just gonna pull one of those silent trades that nobody knows about, and that's gonna shock everybody and be like, "Wow, he did it again! Like he did it. This guy fucking did it again, right under the radar. Nobody knows, Unless he signed that kid, Nick Richards. I like him too. He's
He's
good.
still he's
He's
still on
still
the
out
board.
there.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, that might
yeah,
be it.
still on the board. I mean, that's better than making a trade, to be honest.
Because I was gonna post this, but you already started. Oh no, that's not it.
Now we
That
still
wasn't
could
the one.
lob.
Oh
We
yeah,
still
that
got
was it.
lobs.
No, that was
Sis.
the one. That was the one. That was the one I
Yeah,
wanted. What else is
yeah.
available for? I clicked the wrong one. It's the shades, man. I'm in championship mode. Uh,
Right, 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 right.
uh, but yeah, Nick Richards for sure. I like him. I think he fits right into what we do.
Yeah,
Uh, you know, I think where he was last year.
He was in. He
For the
started. If
Bulls.
I'm not mistaken,
He was on the Bulls,
he's.
right?
Did he
He
start
started in
off?
Charlotte.
He started
Yeah, he
off with
started in Charlotte.
Charlotte. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right. Right.
yeah. Both ass situations. You feel me? And
Right.
both situations is ass. And
Mm-hmm.
a player like Nick Richards, who to me, he's more of a grunt work kind of a guy, right? Those guys need to be on good teams for them to really excel, and you can really see their value. And playing for the Charlotte Hornets, the Charlotte Hornets turned it around second half of the season, but when he was on the team, they weren't good. And Chicago was absolutely a dumpster show. You know what I mean? Dumpster fire. You couldn't really see how good he was, and that kills the morale of a player when he's playing on especially a guy who knows that my job ain't really to score, is to do everything else. If I know we gonna lose, why the fuck am I gonna do everything else? But anyway, I think he fits what he's like. What he's 6'11". He's not 7 feet. He's 6'11". Really long arms.
Mm-hmm.
Really long arms. He's a solid rebounder, a solid, especially help defender. I remember him catching a lot of blocks off the weak side. Uh, that would be fire. But outside of him, I don't know who's left. To
Well,
be perfectly honest.
so far you got Bismack Biyombo,
All right, leave him where
to-
he at.
Tony Bradley,
Mm-mm.
Jalen Duran, but we can't afford him.
Yeah,
Drew Eubanks from Sacramento. I heard about him.
dirt.
Trey Jameson. Christian
I,
Coloco. And a bunch of other guys. Kelly Olynyk. I wouldn't mind looking at him. He's a guy that you could probably, he's been in the league for 13 years.
he's somebody that you can give 15 minutes to.
Yeah,
In,
somebody
in,
that he
in
can
a
hit a couple.
pinch,
He can hit a couple shots for you.
in a
And
pinch, he can't.
yeah,
He can't defend worth shit anymore. He wasn't the greatest defender ever, but I
no,
watched him play in his older age. He can't defend worth shit anymore, but he
no,
definitely can hit some 3-point shots.
for
Uh,
real.
I wouldn't be opposed to Trey Jameson coming back. I
That's what
think that
Yeah,
to me that makes the most sense. If not
yeah.
Nick Richards,
Nick
yep.
Richards or Trey Jameson, I mean, it makes the most sense to me because I mean, Jameson already been in the system for all season, and
hmm
he got that chemistry with the guys, but I think Nick Richards got the edge though.
yeah, I agree with that. And when you look at when people are so distraught about how Purdy leaving, there's not too much of a difference, like in skill level, between Trey Jameson and Hug Purdy. Like, so
No,
if you like Hug Purdy, you should like Trey Jameson because when he got minutes, I like the things that I saw. He defensively, he was in the right places. Little nuances that he has to develop, but you could tell he has a high basketball IQ, especially for somebody who's not quote unquote offensively talented or anything like that. He knows how to hoop. You feel me? He knows how to hoop. And and from your third stringer, right? What you want is somebody who won't lose you the fucking game, right?
right,
Somebody just do what you're told and don't lose us the fucking game. Don't turn over the ball. Don't miss big assignments. And I think he's more than capable to do that. You know what I mean? Nick Richards is more of if we break the glass and we put like we don't need him just to be in case of emergency, right? He could fill in on nights where Andre Drummond is not playing well,
right,
right? That's what Nick Richards. I don't think Trey Jameson is there yet, where it's like Andre Drummond is not playing too great. We go put Jameson in. I don't think that is ever going to be the formula. But if God forbid someone's hurt, I'm comfortable knowing that Trey is there too. You feel me? If that makes sense.
uh, well, Nick Richards started off the season with Chicago, ended the season off with Phoenix.
Word?
Yep.
They ain't giving him
And
no PT in Phoenix.
nope, nope, no PT at all. He only played 9 minutes per game in 28 games, and his numbers went down drastically after that. Drastically. Like if you look at it right now, I'm looking at the numbers, and he played 22 minutes a game with Chicago, and after he got traded, he only played 9.1 minutes per game.
That's nasty work. That kid too
Yeah.
talented for that.
Yeah, he you could see the numbers just went
Well,
down all the way in every category, bro. Every category.
the Suns is a shit show anyway.
Yeah, drastically. I mean, the
Uh,
only thing he did better was shoot free throws.
excuse me.
Yeah,
Yeah, Suns is a shit show too. Nick Richards, tell your agent to call Leon, man. Say, I play for the league minimum. Try to get a ring out here. You
listen,
heard?
and the experience and everything that you're gonna learn on the Andre Drummond and Carl Anthony
Facts.
Towns. That's and you looking at two guys who they have no you're not in Phoenix. You're not gonna deal with egotistic idiots. These guys want to win. These guys are willing to teach and you know give you experience. So over here you be alright.
Yeah. So moving on to the next topic. Uh, Saturday night WWE Saturday night main event. Carl Anthony Towns and JB made appearances. Uh,
That was funny.
yeah, it was great to see. Uh,
Yo,
Carl Anthony Towns. Sis, go ahead. We've been doing a lot of talking. Sis, go ahead. Because sis, you you
you
you
muted,
you more you're
muted,
you're
sis.
muted. You're
Muted.
muted.
My
You're
bad.
way more of a wrestling fan than I am, so it's only right that you take the lead here.
It was super fun to watch. I knew JB was gonna be there because he's made appearances for WWE before. I was hella surprised with Cat coming out. Um, but it was so good to see for multiple reasons. One, it was in Madison Square Garden, right? So it was only right. For two, it was the first time they've been in the garden since winning the chip.
Hmm.
And so, for the WWE to show them so much love, that was great to see. But yeah, Cat did his thing. I'm not gonna hold you.
Yo,
Cat
I
did his thing.
yo.
To me, like that was the best part of WWE. The way he chokeslammed them gave me Undertaker vibes.
Yo,
It
but
was
listen, but pause it and rewind it. But pause it and rewind it, yo. Right?
Yo,
And like just like I watch wrestling, right? And some of the choke slams these guys do, it's like straight bootleg, but this shit was like all the way down. He straight choke slammed him to hell. And then this one right here, like look. Like it looked like he's been a wrestler for like 20 years, bro. Okay, but wait, y'all missed the whole thing though. You gotta show the entrance
Oh,
and
I didn't
how
download it.
the entrance and how he stood up. The way he went up to the ring and got up
oh,
to the ring was like
yeah,
on some
yeah,
Andre the Giant type
Yeah,
shit, dog.
yeah, I
yo,
didn't download it because that
I've
video was super long. So, we have our restrictions with video.
yeah,
Nah, it's a fact.
No, but it
I've
was
never.
super. No, go ahead. Go ahead, T.
I'm sorry, sis. I've never seen anybody climb up the ring the way Cat did in my whole
Bro,
entire
one
life.
step.
Like, no, yeah,
Yo,
exactly. Like a step. Like he didn't put his knee down and go up. He put his
nah.
foot on the ring and stepped up. I've never seen that before.
Yo,
Yeah,
dog, I'm telling you, like that was straight Undertaker vibe, like sis
it
Undertaker.
was.
Like no, it was like he looked like a natural.
Yeah. So for those who didn't see it, his entrance started with Danhausen like not. So let's go back. So if y'all don't watch wrestling, Danhausen is a wrestler. But he's known for cursing other wrestlers and then bad things happening to them, right? And so during during the Knicks playoffs, I think it was in Atlanta. He uncursed the Knicks. Someone paid him to uncurse the Knicks, and so after he uncursed the Knicks went on the winning streaks. So that was the back history of it. Well, on Saturday night, Danhausen was getting jumped by
Judgment Day.
Judgment Day. And so his little Danhausens came to buy him some time, which are like little midgets that are dressed up like him. It's hilarious. So he goes to this little time machine thing, and he puts a black cat and the Knicks jersey into the time machine, and then it like explodes and cat comes out. It was great. And it was so funny because at first I didn't realize there was a cat in the thing because it was like a bird cage.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, that doesn't make sense.
Was it? I thought it was the cat, like the small cat cage, no?
No, it looked like a bird cage.
I thought it was like a box.
We all thought different things.
Yeah. And then after all that and after the show and whatever, what I like the most, because before Cat comes out, they like Judgment Day like rips the Knicks jersey off Danhausen and whatever. And so Cat goes, "That's what you get for wiping your ass with our jersey. Like, how fucking dare you?" And I love that. I love that for him. And because, people all since we've gotten him have given him he's soft, blah, blah, blah. And although wrestling is fake, he played the part correctly.
Yo, A1.
Time out. Wrestling is not fake. It's scripted. Difference.
There's parts of it that's fake.
Yeah, but the moves and the wrestling part, that should be looking real. How they fall, like you gotta learn how to fall and all that.
That shit hurt.
That shit hurt. All that part. Some of the moves that they do, like when they on top of the ladder and fall all the way down on a ladder. I'm like, wow, bro. Like, how do you walk out of the ring after that?
And then we had JB. You feel me? Let's talk about JB, sis.
Yo, that was crazy.
So the entrance for JB, I'm not gonna hold you, teared me up. It teared me up, and I didn't download that because he literally took a Roman Reigns entrance, and if you know what that means, it took forever. He was taking little steps. Roman Reigns literally takes like 20 minutes to get down to the ring, and that's what they did. But while they were doing it, they were showing, clips and him like looking at things in the garden. It was very emotional. And I knew they weren't going to do anything physical with him, of course, because of his wrist. I knew they were going to bring out Halliburton. I called it before the night even started because there's always this dude wanting to be the bad guy when it comes to the Knicks. Corny.
Who's this? Oh, Halliburton. Yeah, he's corny.
He's
corny, bro.
Corny as hell. But so, yeah, it was super emotional when he was coming out. But there is a video that I did download because it does meet our requirements, and I'm going to play the audio just because I have to, because that's the whole point of the video.
Every champ in WWE needs a title, so the Tribal Chief made some moves.
That was dope.
And let me tell you, that was for like $800.
That's fucking fire, yo. And they got his number and all that.
Yep.
Not only does he deserve it, this man earned it.
He sure did.
And to me, that was it. Like, I started bawling because it's true. You know what I mean? It's not like this was given to him. He fought his ass off these playoffs to get us to where we were. And so, you know, for Roman Reigns to acknowledge him literally was super fire.
Word.
Yeah, it was dope. As a Knicks fan and as a wrestling fan, having both my worlds collide was super fire.
And can I say something?
Absolutely.
I'm dying for the day he take that chair and just smash Halliburton over the head with it. Like, I want to see that.
Kev, it's so crazy because both the times that they've showed them, JB's wrist was messed up both times.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah. That's facts. But the smashing on pause, the proverbial smashing on the head is gonna happen on the basketball court.
Yeah,
you know what I mean,
like, yeah, I'm not even worried about the pace. Bro.
I can't be again, and you already know JB is a psychopath, right? So he sees the subtle snubs and Halliburton. Oh yeah, I'm happy for those guys. JB picks up on the energy, and you're gonna have to see the champ. He gonna have to see the champ. You feel me?
He said, "Yo, this is my ring, motherfucker."
He said, "This is my home.
This is my home, motherfucker."
Wow. Nah, but that was dope. Shout out to the WWE.
That was fire. But I'm gonna go off course because you did mention snub. So let's talk about this 2K cover, please.
Absolutely.
Let's talk about this 2K cover.
Wait, can I say something real quick?
Absolutely.
Because my battery's about to die. I'm like on 15%, so I don't want to get cut off. But it's like I was because I see a lot of people on Twitter. They really like pissed off about it. The guys in the chat, Marlon, my brother, he pissed off about it. Everybody pissed off about it. But it's like I tell BJ was pissed off about it. But it's like I was saying, man, like, listen, we got the most important thing. What JB is holding right there. To me, him on the cover of a game it's not a big deal for me. I don't even care about it. You can have it. You know what? If they think Wemby's still the face of the NBA, they just capping. Them people are delusional. We already saw what JB is capable of doing. Him not being on the cover, I'm unfazed by it. I'm unfazed by it. I really don't care about it. It is what it is. Y'all can have the cover, but we got what we needed, and that was the fucking championship. That was it, bro. I'll take a championship over NBA 2K cover any day of the week, bro. Any day.
So this is how I feel about it, right? Should JB have gotten the cover?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Right? But look, check it. Am I happy that he didn't get the cover? Absolutely. You know why?
Because he's a psychopath.
That's one reason, but the main reason, there's a cover curse. It's the Madden cover curse and it's the 2K cover curse.
I didn't know 2K had a cover curse. I didn't know that.
So I think the only person to really avoid the curse, but I don't think he really avoided it because his whole team got injured, was Shea. Right? Everybody else, they either get injured or have a horrible season after getting 2K cover. You know what I mean? Shea didn't have a horrible season or get injured, but the team around him got hurt bad.
Right.
So they didn't make it back to the finals. So that's my theory on that. We missed the curse. And like we already said, JB's a fucking psychopath. He's gonna take that snub. He's gonna put it in the bank. And they're like, okay. Y'all didn't see what I just did. Y'all didn't see all the trophies I collected this season, and y'all still give it to this lanky, doofy looking mofo. So I guess I gotta do it to him again. You gotta pause. Gotta do it to him again. And it sucks. It sucks because he deserved it. He deserved it. But me being a selfish and semi superstitious Knicks fan, I'm kind of happy he didn't get it. That's all I got to say. The rest of my case there.
Yeah, for me, I mean, I don't really care because no one really even buys hard copy. I don't even think they sell hard copies of games anymore. I don't even know. But for me, it was more a disrespect thing. You know what I mean? Like after he did what he's done this so far, like you're not gonna give him the respect of, putting him on a cover or acknowledging him. And to me, that was the point. Like, and the fact that the NBA is still trying to force feed Wemby to be the face of the league when he's really not him. Like, I've had this conversation with my male friends that are Knicks fans, other than us. And I'm like, the Knicks completely exposed Wemby this playoffs for what he is, right? He's unathletic. I don't care what you say. Unathletic. He can't play four quarters of intense basketball. He has no inside game. He's mentally weak, which I already knew. And you're trying to force feed him the way you tried to, force feed him down NBA fans' throats, the way you tried to force feed shade down NBA fans' throats. You know what I mean? At some point, enough is enough. Like, y'all want him to be something that he really ain't. And you giving him any type of acknowledgement after this playoffs where he showed his true colors of how dirty of a player he is, how nasty, not only did he make bad, nasty plays, he sent his teammates in to go give hard fouls to the opponents. Is that the type of NBA that y'all want? Because if that's the type of NBA that you want, then bro, call it fair across the board. Because we could do that too. You know what I mean? But yet the way they're still after this trying to force him to be the face is just sickening to me.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah, nasty
surprised,
work.
man. This doesn't surprise me. This doesn't surprise me because the Knicks always get this kind of hate, always get this kind of disrespect. This is nothing new. This is nothing new for the
And then
Knicks.
it's super crazy because one of my friends, he said it. He said, the NBA tries to say we've never seen a player like Wemby. And he goes, but we have. He said, we have. He said, think about Porzingis before Porzingis got hurt.
Yeah.
That's what Wemby is.
Yeah.
This is something that we've seen before.
Yeah. Yao Ming.
Because when you really think about it, think about the young Porzingis before any injury. He shot the three way better than Wemby.
Mm-hmm.
He played defense. He ran down and got blocked shots. These are things that guys that are 7'6" should be doing. This isn't nothing like, oh my God, Brunson is blocking players. He's 6 feet. This is some shit that they should be doing. They're fucking gymongous.
And this is why they used to call Porzingis the unicorn.
Facts.
Because he was the prototype of we never seen this before.
Facts.
Somebody 7'3" that could shoot the ball like he can, could take you off the dribble, could block shots. Like, you know what I mean? If Porzingis didn't get injured, we'd be talking about Wemby. Oh, it wouldn't be that much hype over Wemby if Porzingis didn't get injured. You know what I mean? But yeah, fuck that guy. You know what I mean? Yeah, we going he going listen, That's the only thing he got this year was the cover. Didn't get MVP. He should have got that. Made a whole speech why he should have got the MVP. Right? Still didn't get it.
Didn't get the cup.
Didn't get the cup. We took that away from him. Yeah, you know.
Didn't get the Larry O.
I don't care what they say. These players take that cup a little bit personally. You know what I mean? Maybe not until they get to the finals, but when they get to the cup and it's the time to win the cup, they be taking that shit serious. Everybody was playing their hearts out in that game. But yeah, we took that away from him. And he didn't get the Larry.
Oh
No
man,
Larry.
yo,
No
yo,
Larry.
shout out to the to Vam 2637 because I'm not gonna lie to you, right? Every time I see a Dante video when he shot that three against Philadelphia, I always think about that. Like, damn, we had to give up Dante in that trade because man, that would have been nice for him to be on his team and win a championship with all four Villanova guys, man.
Right.
Cause I ain't gonna lie to you, I miss Dante, man.
No.
I miss Dante. He was a good Nick, man. Excellent.
Yeah. That's my guy, Ginger
Yeah,
Jordan.
my guy right
Uh,
here is funny,
yeah.
yo.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
This nigga's
And he don't even be
funny,
trying.
yo, dog.
Yeah, he don't even be trying. That's the funny
I ain't
part.
gonna lie, like I know somebody that remind me of him a little bit, yo. He mad cool.
So, last thing before we get up out of here, right? You know, there's a treasure trove that was in New York not too long ago. He looked just like a treasure trove, don't he? Trae Young was in New York. He starts
Oh,
off.
that nigga's a bitch ass.
Yeah, we know that. Wait, hold on. Since I was setting it up, but all right, we good. Nah.
Go ahead.
First he was in New York. You know, we don't got the video for this, but he was riding around watching a video from 5 years ago
Oh my
of
god.
him eliminating the Knicks from the first round.
So corny.
Then he goes to the Fanatics event, and then guess now you can put the video. And then he does this to JB's jersey.
And then
struggle.
your weak ass couldn't even rip the jersey.
Yo, and the crazy part
Like
is,
look
it
at
was,
you, look at you, look at you, look at you. Look
Looking
at you.
stupid.
Stupid.
Kev. Crazy
Weak
part
ass.
is, it was pre-ripped, Kev. They cut the front,
And he still
Kev. So yeah. So let me Trae Young, let me dedicate some time to you. You fucking treasure trove. Let's start with number one. You show up to New York watching the video from 5 years ago. Nobody's even on the fucking team no more that you beat. The New York Knicks team that you beat, nobody's on the team from that team anymore.
only Deuce.
No, Deuce wasn't there.
Yeah, he was.
Nah, he wasn't there. He wasn't on that team. He wasn't on that team. Deuce been in the league about 4 years. This will be his 5th year. No, Deuce wasn't on that team. Nah. Deuce came the same year as Emmanuel Quickly. You know what I mean? Emmanuel Quickly wasn't drafted yet. So, yeah, absolutely nobody was on the roster that was on that roster. You still trying to get clout off a victory from 5 years ago in the first round shows me where your career is going, and where it's going to go. Nowhere. Nowhere. That's it. That run that you had, that was it. It's over. I think you know that too. That's why you still trying to live off that first round victory from 5 years ago. 5 years ago. You were being guarded by Frank Ntilikina. He's not even in the NBA no more. Most of the people on that roster is not in the NBA no more. They weren't good enough to stay in the NBA. We had Julius Randle and Derrick Rose and a whole bunch of other niggas.
Reggie Bullock, Taj Gibson,
Taj Gibson, he was as old as dirt.
Derrick
But
Rose, Obi Toppin, Alec Burks,
Burks.
Obi's
Yep.
still in the league.
Nerlens Noel.
Out of the league. Nerlens, oh well, Noel out of the league. Alfred Payton out of the league.
Emmanuel Quickly.
Emmanuel Quickly, no, he Quickly wasn't on the team.
Yes, he was. I'm looking at it right
Nah,
now. Yes,
he
I'm looking
was.
at it. I'm looking at it. He
He was.
in game four he played
He
13
was.
minutes, had 11 points.
He was. You right. I
Mm-hmm.
remember now. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. But most of that team is not even in the fucking NBA anymore. You know what I mean? And I get it. We still, not we. Certain fans still scream "fuck Trae Young" so you in your feels. But that has less to do with you and more to do with it being a rally cry for Knicks fans. It's like nobody cares about you no more for real. It's just a rally cry. This is something that they yell when they outside and they run out of things to yell. You know what I mean? Like, oh, we ain't got nothing else to yell. Fuck it. Fuck Trae Young. You feel me? Like that's what it is.
Like, but I feel like we need to retire that shit, man, because he's
Kev,
such a bozo, bro.
Kev, you're 100% right. Right? But I also feel like it's not so much about him. Like, it's not about him no more. It's more of, damn, we ran out of things to yell.
Yeah.
All right, fuck Trae Young. Fuck
Right.
Trae Young.
So the fuck Trae Young chants kind of retired the fuck KD chants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And fuck Wemby is too long.
Right.
Nobody wants to say that. It don't sound right. Fuck Wemby. Fuck Wemby. No, it don't sound right.
Yeah, it don't.
You know what I mean? So Trae
Just
Young
throwing
is,
at just for with him, since he's such a big target, the best thing to do is throw eggs at him.
yeah,
That's
facts.
it, man. Just throw eggs at him, B. That's
I'm
it.
still not mad at that. You feel me? Still not mad at that.
Hit him with some snowballs.
Yeah. Oh, if we Christmas game, it's probably gonna happen.
Arm the shit out of him, bro. Snowball fight, straight up.
If it snows during because I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the Christmas game. The NBA loves that type shit. You know what I mean? Adam Silver is a sucker for that type shit. So I could definitely see us playing him on Christmas. And if it's snow on the ground, yeah, he's gonna get mollywopped.
If I ever see Wemby on the street, I'm throwing a snowball at that nigga, bro.
Yo, come up literally is mad.
Make sure it got some ice in it.
I'm throwing a snowball at his big ass, bro.
Yo, listen. Yo, yeah.
That's for fucking trying to break my captain's ankle, nigga.
He did.
Say another word. Say another word. Say another word. How you mush my captain into the ground and he almost hit his head on the fucking on the basketball court. Say another word. I throw another snowball at you, nigga.
Yeah, and for people, who was mad about it, like Steven Jackson talking about, they picked the right era.
Eggs.
He said, nah, that's crazy.
Yo,
that's crazy. That's crazy. I ain't trying to hurt, boy.
Yo, that's some real 90s shit right there, dog.
That's a fact.
That's a real 90s shit right there.
But like I'm saying, for people like Steven Jackson, if I was pick the right era, because if y'all threw an egg at me, you would have got jumped out there. It was hundreds of people out there. You would have got packed the fuck up. This ain't the Malice in the Palace when you going in the stand fighting fans one-on-one. Throwing haymakers at old fat white guys. This is not the same. Those was YNs out there.
Them niggas got reach and they fight.
And you might have got boomed because the young niggas ain't fighting.
Nah,
you was likely to get boomed.
Yeah.
Marlon is funny.
Yeah, Marlon is sick. Yo, Marlon. I know he would do it too. That's why I
but
shit too.
Fuck Wemby, fuck Trae Young. Yeah, I mean,
fuck all them niggas.
Fucking treasure troll.
KD. Listen, fuck KD again, cause he talking shit too.
And then we're gonna get to that. I'm gonna land the plane on Trae Young real quick. Yo, you gotta stop playing this villain role like you some big bad wolf over here.
Yo,
You
my
not.
God,
Your
bro.
record against the Knicks is fucking atrocious. It's atrocious.
Mhm.
It
It's
is.
atrocious. So and you only on a worse. Your team is not fire now. It's only gonna be worse. Gonna pack you up more this year. Kev, get into the KD shit. I ain't even hear that.
Nah, he said that it was gonna take us another 53 years to win a championship.
Oh, he could eat a dick. Fuck him. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
listen, you ain't never winning another championship. It's a
He
wrap.
said he said we need to take advantage of the opportunity because this might be the last championship for the next 53 years.
But listen,
The
you ain't teaming up with Steph Curry again, so you ain't never winning a championship, you bum ass nigga. Yeah, it's my fault.
the funny thing is that guys that are talking are guys that can't stop us from winning another championship.
Sure can.
Right,
You can't stop
Sure
us
can.
from winning another one. So
right.
again, these dudes only talk about us to stay relevant. Think about it. KD is at the end. Trae Young is invalid. Even Halliburton at this point is not valid. Like y'all
Oh,
just got the Knicks in your mouth to stay valid.
Yep. You know what's even more crazy about
yo,
KD? You know even more crazy about KD? He came to New York, right? And chose the Nets, right? Chose the fucking Nets. And then Sean Marks put to me, right? It's like, I would say, outside of the Golden State Warriors, the best assortment of talent I've ever seen together on the team, right?
word.
Individual talents outside of the Golden State Warriors where Kevin Durant was on there. This was the best in my lifetime that I've seen. Nah, San Antonio Spurs when Kawhi Leonard started to ascend, that was like second. But this was like third, right? Third best assortment of teams that I've seen in my lifetime as far as individual talents go. And you couldn't even get out the fucking second round, right? The only reason you got a championship because the and people say, oh, the Golden State Warriors needed KD more than KD needed to go to state. That's cap because KD was only as effective because I watched the game tapes. They was triple teaming Steph Curry. KD was open a lot of times. Wide the fuck
Yeah.
open than he's ever been in his whole career. His
Hmm.
whole career. That's why he get MVP because the Cavs was like, all right, KD's tough, but we already seen what this little nigga could do. We
Yep.
gonna stop him. You know what I mean? And if that doesn't happen, I don't think KD get MVP. I think, but anyway, I say all this to say, nigga, you was never that guy. You was never that guy.
Yep.
The team that you went to join had you was up 3-1, and Steph Curry put you over his knee, paused and spanked you, gave you bow bow, sent you home. And then instead of being a man and standing on your own two and say, yo, we was up 3-1, yo, Russie, we gonna get these niggas next year. He's like, nah, I'm gonna go join the niggas who washed me up. Sucker move, nigga. You's a sucker.
Word.
Sucker. And then you go to Brooklyn. Oh, the Knicks ain't cool no more. And guess who got another ring before you did? The fucking Knicks. Guess who's cool again? Guess who's cool again? You fucking sucker. And it's gonna be get one next year. You sucker. I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah, somebody's about to say something. I'm sorry.
No, I mean what you said is true. And then you did all that and you couldn't even make Brooklyn cool. Brooklyn still ain't cool. They weren't cool from
Yeah,
the
facts.
You know what I mean?
Yo,
Like to
Oh
me,
shit.
I just don't respect guys like him. Like to be honest, I don't respect guys like him because, like Marlon said, Golden State won before him, and they won after him. So you really needed them more than they needed you, to be honest. But your cockiness, it gives me you ain't him. You ain't him. You just ultra cocky. You like to clap back at fans, but reality is, you a sucker. You a
Big
sucker
sucker.
because you sent papers to Knickerbocker because he was talking about you. You had your attorney draw up papers so that Knickerbocker couldn't talk about you.
Nah, this is a real thing.
Facts.
This is my first time ever hearing about this.
No, Nick, you never used to hear Knickerbocker say, I can't mention his name.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh.
Yeah. And he said it on the
He
show
sent
too.
a cease and
He
desist to
said it.
Knickerbocker.
Yeah, and he said it on
Like,
the
you
show
a sucker
too.
in real life. You be trying to clap back at fans on the internet, but you really a sucker. Like, I don't
Burner
respect you.
accounts. Burner accounts. Yeah, listen, man. Listen, and is KD a tremendous basketball talent? Absolutely. Right? But you ain't no killer. You ain't
Facts.
no killer. You nice, but you ain't no killer. They call you the Slim Reaper. They need to change the name. You ain't no killer. Because every time it was time to kill, you got killed, nigga. You feel me? You made it to the finals with Russie. And to your defense, that Miami Heat team was cheating. That was a cheating ass team you had to play. You know what I mean? But you didn't play great at all. It's not like you played great and y'all you played like ass and y'all lost. You know what I mean? And then when you played another great team, faced with another great,
Oh.
right? You went up 3-1 and lost. And that goes to show when it comes to your era, right? They like to say who's like the best three players, LeBron, Curry, KD. You know what I mean? You are clearly third. People make arguments for Steph Curry for being better than LeBron. I've actually heard people make arguments. There's nobody in the world that makes an argument for you being better than neither one of them in the same era. But you worried about what the niggas gonna do over the next 53 years. Bro, check it. You only got 2 rings because of Wardell, nigga. Wardell got you 2. Yeah, I don't like shit like that. I didn't even hear him say that. That's why I'm talking about it so much, because normally, like you see how I just glossed over the Trae Young shit because I had like a week and some time to, but I'm sick of him talking down. You made a bad decision. Get over it. You decided to go to the Nets thinking that was it. And this is how I know you real life pussy. Because once it got rough over there, you skedaddled. Once it got rough over there, you skedaddled, bro. You left Kyrie on stop. You left the homie on stop. That's how I know you're not a real one. That's how I know you're not a real one. All you want to do, and put some lotion on your ankles and comb your hair, you bum ass nigga. What are you talking about?
Yo, let me dip up out of here. My battery's about to die, y'all.
Yeah, we can wrap this up unless this got anything else.
No, I'm good.
Yeah.
I bet. Shout out to everybody that pulled up tonight. If you didn't do so already, make sure you hit that like button. Sharon's always caring. Make sure you subscribe. Hit that notification bell to all. You know what I mean? So you don't miss any off-season talk with Knicks and Ish. You know what I mean? We'll be back next. Oh, make sure you go and, cop some merch. Scrolling across the bottom of the screen, the link you heard. And we be back next Wednesday, 9 p.m. Same bat time, same bat channel. Somebody hit the outro.
Boom, shakalaka. The Knicks is the difference. Our grit, that's the difference. These kids are just different. And I